If you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling like you gave too much away, like you explained yourself to someone who never even asked, like you filled every silence because something inside you couldn't bear to let it breathe, this video was made for you. Over 2,000 years ago, a man born into slavery, legs broken, body owned by another man, became the most psychologically untouchable human being who ever walked the earth. He never raised his voice. He never over-explained himself. And the emperors of Rome studied his words like scripture. His name was Epictetus. And his secret has nothing to do with what you say. It has everything to do with what you don't. In the next 10 minutes, you will learn 3 Stoic principles that will completely change how you carry yourself. In rooms, in relationships, in every conversation where you've been handing your power away without even knowing it. And the most powerful principle? It directly contradicts everything the modern world has trained you to believe about confidence. Stay with me. It's 161 AD. Rome is at war on 3 fronts. Plague is moving through the empire like a shadow. And the man responsible for all of it, the most powerful human being alive, is sitting alone before sunrise, not issuing commands, not holding court, writing in a private journal he never intended anyone to read. Marcus Aurelius wrote words that would outlast his empire by 2,000 years. He wasn't writing for history. He was writing to hold himself accountable. Because Marcus Aurelius, the emperor, the general, the philosopher, understood something that most people spend their entire lives missing. The most dangerous thing you can do is speak without intention. And the most powerful thing you can do is learn when not to speak at all. Music shift, subtle cinematic underscore begins. What he was protecting wasn't his reputation. It was something quieter. Something most people give away for free in every conversation they have. Their gravity. Principle 1. Silence is not emptiness. It is pressure. Think about the last room you walked into. Not the person who talked the most. Think about the person who said the least. There's always one. They sit back. They listen. They take everything in. And when they finally speak, the room shifts. You felt it. Everyone has. But here's what nobody explains. That person isn't powerful because of what they said. They're powerful because of what they withheld. In 1994, a young FBI negotiator named Chris Voss was called to a hostage crisis in Brooklyn. A gunman. Hostages. Lives on the line. Every instinct said, talk. Negotiate. Fill the silence. Keep the person engaged. Voss did the opposite. He paused. He listened. He let the silence stretch until it became unbearable for the man on the other end of the phone. And then something remarkable happened. The gunman started talking. He revealed his fears, his motivations, his way out. The hostage was released. No shots fired. Voss later said, silence is never empty. It is always filled by the other person. This is not a negotiation tactic. This is Stoic philosophy operating in real time. Epictetus said it 2,000 years earlier. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. The application is simple, but it takes discipline. The 3-second rule. Before you respond to anything, a question, a challenge, a provocation, an insult, pause. 3 full seconds. Breathe once, then speak. Not because you don't have an answer, because the person who pauses controls the tempo of every conversation they're in, and the person who controls the tempo controls a room. Principle 2. Scarcity creates gravity. Here is something nobody in modern self-help will tell you. Every time you speak, you spend something. Not money, not time, attention, perception. Wait, every unnecessary word slightly lowers how much the next word will matter. The Stoics understood this as an economy. Think of someone you know personally. Someone whose words carry weight, not because they're loud, not because they dominate the room, but because when they speak, you actually stop and listen. Why? Because they don't say much. Seneca wrote, retire into yourself as much as you can. He wasn't prescribing isolation. He was prescribing restraint. Because everything you reveal casually becomes ordinary, and ordinary things are not respected. Steve Jobs was not the most technically brilliant person in any room he entered. Engineers outranked him. Designers outranked him. Programmers ran circles around him. But Jobs understood one thing with complete clarity. Scarcity creates desire. He spoke rarely in product meetings. Sometimes he said nothing at all. And when he finally did speak, the entire room reorganized itself around that moment. His words weren't powerful because of his title. They were powerful because he had made them rare. The application. Starting today, stop filling silences out of discomfort. Let them breathe. Let them exist. Let the other person feel the weight of it. Because silence isn't awkward. Silence is a mirror. And most people can't stand what they see in it. Principle 3. Over-explaining is invisible begging. Here is the most uncomfortable truth in this video. Every time you over-explain a decision, every time you offer 5 reasons when 0 were requested, every time you justify yourself to someone who didn't even question you, you are not being thorough. You are begging. Not out loud, not consciously, but the signal is there, and people read it instantly. You are saying, I am not sure you will accept me without justification. That is not confidence. That is a performance of confidence, dressed up as thoroughness, disguised as communication. And people feel the difference the moment it happens. The Stoics call the antidote autarkia, self-sufficiency, the inner knowing that you do not require external validation to act, to decide, to move forward. High-status individuals, across every culture, every era, every industry, share one trait above all others. They do not feel the need to convince you. They have already convinced themselves. And that internal conviction radiates outward in a way that no amount of explanation ever could. The practice. Next time someone challenges your choice, offer one short, grounded answer. Then stop. Don't add. Don't qualify. Don't soften. Let the silence hold the weight of your certainty. Because a calm answer, delivered without apology, is one of the most powerful things a human being can say. Every single morning, before the empire stirred, before the generals came with their reports, before the weight of Rome fell on his shoulders, Marcus Aurelius sat in silence. And he asked himself one question. Where did I speak yesterday when I should have listened? Not to punish himself, to refine himself. He was the most powerful man in the known world. He commanded armies. He wrote laws that governed millions. And he believed, with complete conviction, that the most dangerous enemy he faced was not the Germanic tribes at the border. It was the undisciplined word, the reactive sentence, the explanation given to someone who had never earned the right to receive it. The Stoics did not seek to impress the crowd. They sought to become immovable, unshakable, quietly unassailable, not because they had nothing to say, but because they understood that the person who controls what comes out of their mouth controls everything that comes into their life. You came into this video feeling like your words weren't landing, like you were talking more and being heard less, like something you were doing was costing you respect you couldn't quite name. Now, you know what it was. Not your intelligence, not your effort, not your intentions. It was a silence you were afraid of, the pause you kept filling, the justification nobody asked for, the approval you kept reaching for in every conversation where you handed your power to someone else. That ends today. Not with a grand declaration, not with a sudden transformation, with one 3-second pause the next time you feel the urge to fill the silence. That's it. That's where it starts. One pause, one choice, one moment of restraint that builds something the world cannot take from you. The quieter you become, the more powerful you are. The world is still waiting for you to realize that.